Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics eliminate another superstar, Jimmy Butler. After eliminating Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, Giannis, now they eliminate Jimmy Butler. And this game 7 was absolutely crazy. It was madness. And I know a lot of people are mad right now because Jimmy Butler took that game-winning 3, or that 3 that will force Boston to hit a game-winning shot. And if they tied it up, it's going to force Boston in the game with a shot or go to overtime. Jimmy Butler, with the crowd momentum and everything going his way, he takes a 3 and he misses. Okay, you can blame Jimmy Butler if you want to, but we won't blame Jimmy Butler. Not on this show. He's not getting the blame for that at all. I definitely understand why he would take a 3 like that, and I can't blame him at all. I cannot. But shout out to the Boston Celtics. Shout out to Jason Tatum. They definitely deserved this. Had a tough road to the NBA Finals. I mean, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Giannis, even though Chris Middleton wasn't there, and I believe 100% if Chris Middleton was healthy, that the Bucks will be in the NBA Finals and they will eventually end up winning the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors, but we won't see that happen at all. The matchup we have is Boston versus Golden State. Now, this game 7 was absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to talk about quarter 1, quarter 2, or quarter 3, even though you didn't have a lot of Heat teammates stepping up. I believe Kyle Lowry, he played good. Jimmy Butler, of course, he was Jimmy Butler. Bam, he stepped up in a lot of ways, even though he had some questionable shots. A lot of shots I questioned when he was in the paint and did those small turnaround jump shots over Al Horford that he missed. He made a couple, I want to say in the second, third quarter, but I want to say late in the third and the fourth, he was missing a lot. But he was aggressive on the offensive boards. He definitely was aggressive on the offensive boards. They had 7 offensive boards. I can't even remember how many Bam actually had, but Miami had 7 total. And Boston had 10. Boston definitely was destroying them on the rebound side. Like, they were grabbing all defensive rebounds, giving them no chance for offensive rebounds. And they were getting offensive rebounds as well. And at a point in the game, they were just more aggressive than Miami. That was the truth when you look at it. But quarter 4, you look at the fourth quarter. Okay, a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. I'm talking to my wife. I'm like, man, this game is over. It's done. Miami won't advance. Boston gets to play Golden State in the NBA Finals. I'm like, cool. And she's happy. She wants the Celtics to win and whatnot. I don't agree with that. I wanted Miami to take this and play Golden State in the finals. That's what I wanted, to be honest. But we didn't get that at all. Now, a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. You have Jason Tatum. You have Marcus Smart. You have Jaylen Brown. You have Al Horford. You have these guys on the court, okay? And, of course, I'm thinking they're just going to run the clock out, milk the clock, and they're going to advance to the NBA Finals. It's going to work just like that. But no, then it chipped down to 9, then it chipped down to 7, then it chipped down to 5, then it chipped down to 2. Max Strus hit an amazing 3, and if Max Strus just in the offseason just works on putting the ball on the floor, literally, that's all Miami needs. It's somebody who can literally shoot like he can, or shoot close to a Max Strus or close to a Duncan Robinson. I know that might be asking for a lot, but you didn't get to play your best shooter in the game because he doesn't play defense and he cannot create his own shot. Duncan Robinson, that hurt Miami a lot. Missing Duncan Robinson and not having Duncan Robinson in the game. You're paying somebody $70+ million. You saying that he cannot defend. I don't care. Put him out there. Make him defend. And he needs to hit shots. And you didn't get to play one of the best three-point shooters in the league to advance to the NBA Finals. And that's sad to see. I know that just hurts when you have one of the best three-point shooters in the game and you aren't allowed to play him because you don't want to. I'm not saying you're not allowed because the league won't let you, but you just don't want to play him for some odd reason. I don't know. He goes 8 for 9, game 1 in the first round, and now it's just poop. I don't know what happened to Duncan Robinson. I don't know. Somebody let me know what happened to Duncan Robinson, because now he gets no minutes. He gets no playing time. It's just he's just a no-show. They don't play him. A minute and 30 left. Back to that. They get it down to Jimmy Butler has the chance to literally take his team to the NBA Finals with this shot. And as Jimmy Butler's going down the court, I'm thinking, man, he's about to go to the rack. He's about to hit a Hezo on Al Horford and go to the rack, attack, and maybe get a free throw or maybe make an and one or just maybe score and tie the game up. But no, he pulls up for a three. When I see him about to bend those knees and take that three, I'm like, okay, it's about to go in because the momentum is just swinging their way. Strus just hit one amazing three. I mean, a great three. He just hit. Strus just hit an awesome three. And then you get a stop. And now Jimmy Butler is in transition with like 20 seconds left. He got a head of steam. The crowd is going crazy, and he pulls up for a transition three, and he misses it. And I know a lot of people will blame Jimmy Butler and say he should have went to the hole. It's a lot of ifs. We can wish this, we can wish that. But to me, that was a great shot. You live with your star players. You live with your superstars, taking shots like that are questionable, that other players don't have the ability or don't have the confidence to take. Jimmy Butler is that dude who can take those type of shots and make those type of shots. We've seen it in the playoffs before. We've seen it in Game 6. We were seeing it in Game 7. He was attacking. He was aggressive. He tried to make things happen. He wanted to go to the NBA Finals. Of course, with that shot, he wanted to go to the NBA Finals. He said, you know what? I'm going to put this to bed. Maybe he was tired. He played in Game 6, the whole game, and he's been playing Game 7. He played the entire game, no rest at all. Maybe he was tired, legs was a little shaky. He was like, man, I'm going to end this right now. I don't want to go to overtime. I'm about to end this. The crowd going crazy. I make this three. There's no way that Boston can win this game, and I believe that 100%. And Jimmy Butler takes three, and he misses it. It hurt. It hurt to watch that one. I'm not going to lie. It hurt to watch that three miss from Jimmy Butler because he had an amazing series. But minus Game 3 when he got hurt, he didn't come back in the second half and they still won. I'm like, wow, Miami's that good. They won without Jimmy Butler. Wow. They have a chance at beating Boston. In Game 4, Game 5, Jimmy was just a no-show. I don't know what happened to Jimmy Butler. It's like he disappeared. A lot of speculation talking about, hey, maybe something's happening in the locker room. I don't know what was going on with Jimmy Butler at all. He just wasn't Jimmy Butler Game 4 or Game 5. But you go to Game 6 and he has a monster game. One of the best Heat games in playoff history. I mean, it can almost be better than that 45-point ball game that LeBron had Game 6 versus Boston. You can argue that. You can argue that. I don't know who I would pick to have a top performance in Miami Heat history, LeBron or Jimmy Butler, or that Jimmy Butler performance. I'm not really sure. But Jimmy Butler played amazing Game 6. In Game 7, he played great. So I'm not going to put this whole loss on his back at all. You can look at the refs. The refs gave away a lot of calls. Strus 3. You can clearly see his foot is not on the line. His foot is not on the line. You take away that, maybe Miami wins the game. Maybe they go to overtime. We do not know. But what I do know, that three-pointer that Jimmy Butler took is a reasonable shot. It was a great shot, in my opinion. He's an all-star. He's a superstar. He's playing at an amazing level. Did I want him to go to the rack? Yeah, but in that moment, you are that guy. The crowd is going crazy. To take a three like that is a reasonable thing to do. He took it. He missed it. You have to live with it all summer. Get back next season, and hopefully you have a chance to go to the NBA Finals. But we will have to wait and see. Man, this Game 7 was absolutely ridiculous. But Boston cannot play like this against Golden State. You cannot break down the way you just broke down against the Miami Heat. With a minute and 30 seconds left, you were up 9 points. You was about to blow a chance to go to the NBA Finals. You was about to blow a chance to go to the NBA Finals. You cannot do that against the Golden State team. You cannot do that against Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and the pool party, Jordan Poole. You cannot do that. They will make you pay with three-point shots, and they will make you pay with good decisions. If you play around like Boston played around trying to end that game versus the Miami Heat, a lot of things I could have been having a different conversation, and Jimmy Butler 3 just goes in. Or Victor Oladipo gets that rebound and puts it back up. But let's talk about the role players. Let's talk about Victor Oladipo, somebody who did not show up to tonight's game. He didn't have a great game. And I know Oladipo is not the Oladipo I once knew when he was in Indiana. When he was playing with the Pacers, he was amazing. Of course, we remember the game, that series against LeBron James, that he took him to 7 games, and he was playing like unbelievable. And next season gets hurt, and we never saw the Oladipo we wanted to see. Kyle Lowry, he had his moments, Just gave Vincent. He didn't give you much. Struz, he had his moments, but he can only do so much when you just running off curls and you running floppies for him and you want him to knock down 3-point shots, and people are just sticking to him like glue, and he can't put it on the floor. It makes it extremely difficult to have him to have him score when people are on him like glue. But just think of Oladipo. You take Oladipo out, you replace him with Tyler Hero, who wasn't healthy. Tyler Hero, who did not show up. Tyler Hero, who did not play the hero. Okay, Tyler Hero. I mean, he wasn't a 6th man of the year this playoffs, and I know he wasn't healthy this series, but throughout the playoffs, he just wasn't that hero that I saw in the regular season. To be honest, he had a couple of games where I was like, man, okay, that's the 6th man of the year right there. That's the guy that deserves to be 6th man of the year. That's the guy that's putting in work. That's the guy that's playing awesome and putting Miami over the top with his play. But I didn't see that in the playoffs. Not at all. Didn't see it. Didn't see it from him. He was hurt. He was injured. Even though when he was healthy, he didn't give you much in the Eastern Conference Finals. And wow, just a lot of things just didn't go good for Miami. Horrible Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero hurt. Kyle Lowry hurt. It was just a lot of things that didn't go right for them, but they definitely had the chance to win. And you hate to see it. And I definitely hate to see something like that, man. It's tough. It's definitely tough to witness, tough to watch. Jimmy Butler almost make a 3 to put you in the NBA Finals, but now you're not in there because he misses it. And, yeah, kudos to Boston. They played great. They played great on defensive end. Horford stepped up. Tatum stepped up. Brown stepped up aggressive. We saw Tatum with that Kobe-type shot when the shot clock was going down and fade away, which was insanely nasty. So kudos to Boston. They definitely deserve to be here. I mean, you eliminated Giannis. You eliminated Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Now you eliminate Jimmy Butler. Now you look to eliminate Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Now, Jason Tatum can pull this off. This would be one of the greatest playoff runs I have seen since Dirk Nowitzki when he took out the Miami Heat in 2011. He had to go through all of those top players. So, man, if Jason Tatum can do this, sheesh. This will put him. This will put him in some great company in my book. Definitely put him in some great company. But I'm ready to see this Golden State. I'm ready to see Golden State versus Boston. Y'all let me know who you got, Golden State or Boston in the NBA Finals. Y'all let me know in the comments below.